Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King Posh and today I'm showing you my rear-wheel drive version on this Hoonigan Gymkhana 10. Here is my share code. It's probably best to use it since this car is hard to find. Anyways, either way, got the share code. Great, let's move on. Like I said, it's hard to find because you can only put any in drift and then try to find me because there is no A800 option in here. And as you can tell, I'm just going to go back all the way to where it starts you. So you can see my car is way down the list because this car has been out since 2021 and so on and so forth. So my car is down the list on this thing. So let's get into this awesome rear-wheel drive car. It's an absolute blast. It burns tires for days. It's so much fun. I have so many of these now. It's like, oh, they're like, oh, here's a free car. Well, look, I have 4 of them now. I have 4 of these things. All right, and 2 of them are new. All right, here's my all-wheel drive drift tune that I shared, and this is the rear-wheel drive that we're going to show off today. So, yeah, let's get into this and show you everything I put into the car, and yeah, so moving on. So we've got the turbo rally engine giving you all that power going to the rear wheels, and if you have experience with this engine, this thing just spins tires, burns rubber for days, whatever you want to think about. It is an absolute blast. It's got the rear-wheel drive drivetrain swap on there. It comes naturally with all-wheel drive. Okay. I did add lights to the front and they're just normal little lights there, and they're just there to blind the heck out of the person that's trying to drift towards you or drift away from you. That's just why they're there. They're just there to just blind everybody and just let you drift in peace. Here we are running a drift tire compound. I thought about running the snow tire compound, but then I'd really have to use a lot of components to bring it up to an A800. And by going with the drift tire compound, I was able to hit A800 with no problem going through these tires right here. All right, so we got 235s in the front, just brought it up by 1. All right, and then the back, it's brought up by 2, and this gives you that A800 range. And that's 245s in the rear and 235s in the front. All right, so just a little bit more tread in the back is how you can think about that. We are running the Red Sport TC105 ends. They're carbon fiber. I did decide to give you 20-inch rims in the front and 20-inch rims in the rear. Looks really good on here. All right, moving on. We just got a 6-speed transmission. That's all you really need out of this car, out of that engine for sure. That engine doesn't need anything higher. Race driveline, which is carbon fiber, and a drift differential. Here we do have drift springs and dampeners on the car, and that's all you can do there. And then, of course, engine is very easy. And it's nice to have this rally engine. It's actually nice because it's 68 horsepower more than the stock engine. The stock engine can't do anything to it. It just gives you 600 horsepower, and that's it. This gives you a little bit more power to play with. So that's why I went with that engine. Let's look at the tune of what I did for 2025. Okay, we've got a nice top speed of 172 miles per hour. We got 1515. All right. Here is the gearing. It's absolutely wild. As you can tell, you can only see 3 gears, but they're really close to each other. I'll show you. See, it's 345 there. Let me just show you guys. You can just see where they're at right there. That's all the gears right there. All right. So just to let you guys know that they're really close to each other. Alignment, Now, I said in my last video, if you looked at the comment section, the all-wheel drive video, it says that this is a straight build, and that's these numbers right here. This makes it drive in a straight line, yet it still drifts for points. Okay, so and that's why it has a top speed. It doesn't say failed on the top speed part. Moving on, anti-roll bars are just there for show, so 1 and 1. Springs, I decided to go with 955 and 936. The 0.4 is irrelevant. Really, I just wanted to get 955.0 or close to it, so that's where that 4 comes into play. I did bring up the ride height in the front to match the rear, so 4747. That is a huge change. Either way, moving on. Damping is 20, 20, and 1 and 1. This is what I like to use for my rear-wheel drive cars. There is downforce on the car, can't get rid of it, so take both of those dots and take them all the way down to speed. Braking, just left it stock at 50 and 100. And then differentials at 21% for acceleration and 100% deceleration. And that all works together for a tire burning drift car. I can just say no, so I was just showing you guys the gearing. Either way, moving on. Let's take this thing outside. Let's have some fun. I have a sip of my coffee because it's, what is it, 4 in the morning? Yeah, it's 4 in the morning. I just woke up not that long ago. So, alright, here we go. Takes off. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, it burns tires for days. The guy probably thought I was racing, and I'm not. A lot of people take off there when I come outside, and they're like, oh, someone's going to race me, and then I just end up coming this way and going sideways. But, yeah, she's a lot of fun. Like I said, this thing does burn tires for days. In real life, you would be going through sets of tires left and right. So, be happy it's just a video game. You know, you don't have to pay for that kind of stuff. Look at that. I have yet to stop spinning tires. It's so much fun. Oh yeah, and I also said in the comment that I thought this was a slower drifter, and it does definitely seem that way. And I mean, it's on drift tires, which are basically a step below race tire compound. Is always what I've always thought of what drift tire compound is. So it is another tire compound you can use for racing. So yeah, it is what it is. So there is that grip thing. But it's not a bad car. I mean, just take your time with it. It's a great, starter car for that. Even with it having all this power. Um, I'm just having some fun with it. Push it. We got a 38 last time. There's a 40. Alright. That was really pushing it for a 40. But we were able to do it. And like I said, it does drive straight. We're going to take it to the straightaway here and get in the car and just show you. I mean, it does drive. It drives great. So, like I said, it does drive straight. Got a lot of power, though. So, it went from hitting 40,000 points, 38, 40,000 points, to just driving. Driving with a little ease, not too bad. especially if you want to drive to another drift location if you don't have fast travel available. You know, this wouldn't be too bad. You know, it'll be easy on her, but you know, yeah, it's awesome. That's what I like about these straight builds, because you can drive them, you know, around and still go sideways with them when you're ready. You know, so this thing's got a whole lot of power though too. The rally engine just hits differently than many engines in this game. But here I am, just cruising along in a fully built drift car. Absolutely a blast. Like I said, the 6-speed is all that thing needs. You know, I mean, the gearing is all the way to the end of the graph. But, I mean, you had to. You have to. They're just, this rally engine is just wild. Look, it's got 73.5 pounds of boost in this thing. Absolutely wild. All right, here we are in third gear. We got three other more gears to go to, and we really don't need them. Slow her down. Oh, we almost made that. But, look at that. Smooth as butter. Love it. But it can drive straight. It can go around turns. You can drive it from drift zone to drift zone. And then just go completely sideways with it and just have a lot of fun. There's a 40 again, 40.5. Yeah. It's great. It's something different. There's only a select people in this game that have this as an A800, I noticed. I think there's like 2 or 3 other people have older tunes out there for rear-wheel drive A-Class. So, you know, it is a rare car in that sense, being that's, you know, a rare A800 build. You can't search for it. You have to press any just to find them. And, I mean, they're down the list. But, yeah, either way, it's an absolute blast of a car. I like it, and I think you're going to like it too. And hopefully you learn some tricks with it, if any. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. And hopefully you blind a lot of people with those lights right there. Yeah, it's wild. Looks great all the way around. I decided just to leave the original paint job on there. Not much else you can do to this thing. But yeah, cool. Anyways. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. And I'll catch you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends.